Yeah.
Okay, so welcome to episode 11
11.
of F That.
Photo chat.
I went to Petrie Island
Yes, I saw your pictures. They
the
look
other
gorgeous.
morning. Oh man. So it was after a snowfall that they were talking like a centimeter or two. And we got like 6 centimeters
Yeah.
or something like that. Anyways, I get there and sun rises at like 7:30, right? And I get there at like 7 o'clock. And where I want to go shoot, like it's a bit of a hike. It's not that far, but
Yeah.
I'm trudging through the snow, and there's a few places where the water is flowing over the path. Still,
Jeez,
right?
okay.
So I had to go out into this marsh area that's frozen over,
no.
right? And I'm pretty sure it's frozen over because I'm seeing footprints and everything like that. So I'm walking along there. And I'm trying to vlog saying that I'm trying to get to the sunrise, but I want to get to the sunrise as quickly as possible. So I don't have time to stop and vlog. And I don't have time to stop for B-roll or anything. Like I'm booking it through the snow. And there's a few places where I'm going through and the ice is like crunching underneath me.
Oh no. So you're like,
and I turn and I look and the water's coming up in my footprints.
oh my God.
And I'm thinking, I got to go back this way.
Oh no.
Right?
Let it freeze over. Give it a couple minutes.
Yeah, so I make it all the way over to the spot. And no word of a lie, I had like 4 or 5 minutes total.
Oh my God.
And then the sun was up.
Oh
right?
my God.
So anyways, yeah, trudging through. It had to be like a foot of snow that I had to walk through. And that makes it harder to walk that 25 minutes, right? So I get there, I'm fucking pooped. And I have my little tripod with me, and I just boom, 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 stick it right in the snow, and the snow goes up right to the base of the tripod.
Oh my God.
Right? So I'm lucky it didn't go any further.
Oh my God.
But yeah,
that's really funny.
Take a couple of shots, and the first shots that I took like 3 or 4 shots, and then I realized. So on the Olympus cameras, on the lens, actually, if you want to grab, so this is a manual focus clutch ring.
Okay.
Okay, so when it's down like this, it's in manual focus.
Yeah.
And when it's up, it's in autofocus. So when I took my camera out of the bag, it went into manual focus.
Oh no.
So like the first.
That's kind of
4 or
annoying.
5, yeah, the first 4 or 5. You can turn it off in the camera.
Oh, okay.
But I like to leave it on just in case I need to do a manual focus thing. But yeah, the first 4 or 5 shots were out of focus, and then I went to focus on something, and I noticed it wasn't focusing, and I was like, "Son of a bitch!" So I clicked the manual focus clutch ring, and so yeah, the first couple of shots were garbage. But then the rest were excellent.
Yeah,
they came out really good. Yeah,
it's funny. It's always funny hearing the stories behind like your shots.
Oh yeah,
because it just looks like a beautiful sunrise landscape, and then you're like, I almost died taping it. There was a meme, and I'm gonna be that annoying person that tries to explain a meme that's not funny after I explain it. I'll have to send it to you. It's like, I posted it a couple years ago. It's like the life of a National Geographic photographer, and it's like 4 different pictures of National Geographic photographers, like one of those being wearing, I'm not sure if you've seen it, there's a picture of a guy wearing like a suit to look like a giant goose.
Okay.
With his camera, and there's another one who's in like he's not in lava, but he's on like molten lava, and the bottom legs of his tripod are like on fire.
Oh, wow.
And like I'll have to send it to you. It's really funny, but it's like the life of a National Geographic photographer. That's what I think of when you tell me about it.
Well, it's like so many things. Like you try and get down as low as possible because, especially for wildlife
Mhm.
photography, you want to get eye level or below.
Yeah.
And so you get ducks and geese, they are not 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
And to get to eye level with them, you have to be like on the water's edge, right? So you're on your hands and knees or on your belly.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you're in like gravel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you're getting wet because the water is seeping up through the ground, right? Oh yeah. So you're not staying dry, and
Oh my God,
you're
this
getting
sounds
filthy.
like
Yeah.
terrible.
So it's like when I go out and do shoots before work,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm having to be very careful not to get all dirty.
Yeah,
and
I was gonna
everything,
say
and-
you come
oh,
in looking like clean all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
Now, what's the? I hear there's more news about Nikon. You're getting more and more in my boat, eh?
Yeah, I was gonna bring like a little paddle with me today. I couldn't find one. So Nikon. Okay, so I sent you the Nikon rumors thing. People
Yeah.
are saying it's still a rumor, but we got an email at work about it.
Oh,
So
really?
I think it's legit. I just don't think they've done like a public announcement yet. So spoiler alert, maybe by the time this is posted it will be public, but don't come for me. Was it last week we were talking about the international warranty?
Yep.
Every single time it's week 1, the next week gets worse. The next week gets worse.
Oh yeah.
So last
Yeah.
week we were talking about the Nikon international warranty. Pretty much it's toast, right? They had like extended international warranties or something. Nobody really cares about that unless you live outside of North America, right?
Mhm.
Nikon normally has on their bodies a 2-year Canadian warranty and a 5-year Canadian warranty on their lenses, and they're taking away the additional. So they're back down to 1-year warranty as of February 1st.
On both.
On both.
So they're like everybody else now.
They're like everyone else now, but yeah, I think it was dumb. I think it is dumb of them, because if someone's from a sales perspective, not from like a Nikon shooter's perspective, someone who's coming in just getting started, looking at like, let's say a T7, actually that's a bad example, like an M50 versus a Z50 or something, right?
Okay.
No, that's not even a good comparison. We need something the same price. T7, D3500 before it was discontinued.
Okay.
Nikon is like a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
It's always like $50 to $100 more.
Mm-hmm.
Before I would tell people it was because they made their own glass, because they do make some really nice glass. But to my understanding now, Canon makes their own glass as well.
Yeah.
So that's not a thing. But my selling feature was like, oh yeah, it's a little bit more, but it has like a way longer life on it. And like if you said, okay, $50 more, you get 5-year coverage on the body. $50 less, you get 1. A lot of people would like, unless they were set on Canon, would go
5 years, 2 years
on the body, 5 on the body. Oh no, 2 years on the body.
How long was I out for this time?
2 years on the body.
Yeah.
If they can pay $50 more and have more coverage, some people will do that. Mm-hmm. So it was helpful to sway people, and I have no fucking clue how I'm going to sell a Nikon when we open back up. No fucking clue. People are going to be like, so what's the benefit? I really don't fucking know. Don't go to Nikon unless you're already in Nikon. Don't.
Well, that's yeah. Well, now
don't dip your toes in the pool of Nikon. It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
No offense. I like Nikon.
Oh yeah, Nikon's a great camera. Like I have nothing against Nikon.
Nikon's a great camera. Can you imagine if they made one camera? Won't be too far off. Not too far away.
But yeah, there's no such thing as a bad camera nowadays.
No.
Right?
So
unless you go to like Walmart or something like that, then there might be so. Anyways. Or there's that Nikon Kids camera.
Oh my god, the W150?
Yeah.
Those are great.
So it was the 140, the W140, right?
No.
No? Okay.
There may have been a 140 like several years ago, but it's been the 150 for like the last 3 years.
Okay. Anyways, like they advertised that as a waterproof, durable camera. And then just last year, they switched it to a durable kids camera.
Yeah.
They didn't change anything except for
They put some new software stuff in to make it kid oriented. When you turn it
it
on, there's
was
like
kid oriented.
already.
Yeah.
Oh,
When you turned it on, it looked like
there's cartoons on it and stuff. Yeah.
that's the original hardware.
I didn't realize that you could change the buttons to have different sounds and they could be animal sounds. Katie showed me that. She set the one in our store to be like dogs barking every time you hit the side. And then we had I think it was Caitlin with this one. There's like an in-camera beautifying app.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you ever saw those terrifying pictures of us in the back. It was like we took a picture of Jordan and then after you could apply different stuff. So we applied a sparkle, we applied lipstick and blush. And he had like this big ass beard. He looked beautiful. And it was funny because he had like red eye because we turned the flash on to be nice and tacky.
Yeah.
And we turned on sparkle. And normally we did one on Steve and it put the sparkle in the very corner of his eye and he looked beautiful. And we did it on Jordan. It put it right in the center of his eyes. That's the greatest thing. And then we printed them and hung them up. It was great.
So
it's a great camera.
Just so everybody knows, okay, if anybody hears squeaking, I don't know if you guys could hear it on the microphone or not. Titan's up there chewing on a squeaky toy.
Yep.
So we're getting random squeaks going on here.
He's trying to seek revenge on us.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't chew my toy down there. I'll chew it at the top of the stairs.
Okay. Any other news?
Nope.
Nothing.
I want to keep saying stuff about this warranty thing, but there's not really much more to say other than me just making jokes and saying that this podcast is getting even funnier and funnier because we started off afloat. It's like, if we're using the boat reference, we were both happily floating along. We started recording and we started sinking more. You're already, well, you're not underwater completely. You have a good camera, but like Olympus is underwater.
Yeah.
And I'm like half underwater. Yeah. I'm like, I'm still okay. We're still good. You know, that's what it feels like. I can see it going down. But I'm still feeling good. I got a life.
People are still playing the music on the Titanic, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. We're the Titanic, but we're still like playing.
Meanwhile, I'm Leonardo DiCaprio frozen on the water.
Yeah, you're like chained to the thing, and I'm like playing saxophone. That's a trumpet. And I'm like, saxophone. This is great. That's a great reference. Oh my god. If we ever make t-shirts, we should do that drawing. The Titanic or something. That'd be so funny. We should make t-shirts. We just need more people to watch us and listen to us.
Yeah.
There's not really any other photo news.
No.
So.
No, shit's getting boring. There's Fuji's got a big event coming out.
Event?
An event.
What's that about?
They are announcing new stuff. And Sony's got new cameras that they're announcing shortly.
Wow.
Yeah, so our next couple of episodes should be good.
That's good.
Hopefully. It'd be nice if we could get our hands on this shit, but anyways.
I'm glad that Fuji's back.
Yeah.
They kind of, to my knowledge, I know they pulled stock from like our company for a while. But they didn't pull stock. They basically just discontinued a lot because they weren't putting out stuff, which was like temporary. Did they do that for pretty much a lot of Canadian camera stores?
I'm pretty sure they did, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they haven't released anything.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing.
Well, like the
nothing
XS10
new.
came out, and I didn't even know what that was really.
Yeah, well, no one's ever seen one.
No, like that's how I learned about the Fuji stuff. Fuji's really cool, and I really like it because the Fuji reps always come in. Billy, he always comes in with like this gear that we actually get to like hold and play with, and that it seems like minimal, but I think being able to hold the gear and actually play with it, even if it's only for a couple minutes and it's not like an in-depth test, helps you understand it like 10 times more.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like when Sigma comes in with their lenses.
Oh, God. Oh,
man.
Ron.
Yes.
Ron's the best.
Yeah.
He comes with, like, his spreadsheets. Like, I put sheets down on the table
Yeah.
about all the different lenses, and he comes in with all these different lenses. I love it when Sigma and Fuji come in.
Oh, yeah.
Too bad they couldn't, like... Well, weren't they thinking of doing that?
Yeah,
like
well,
last
there's still talk.
year we were talking about it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be happening this year. So,
I
we're only
hope so.
January, right? So, we'll see what happens. Okay, so that's it for today's episode.
Yep.
Our audio podcast. If you want more, go to our YouTube channel.
It's the opposite this time. Normally we tell people if you want more, go to audio.
Yeah.
But yeah, check out the YouTube video. We're going to be doing, or we did, What's in Your Bag episode. Camera bag.
What's in your camera bag?
If we were going through my purse, we'd be here for like 10 fucking years.
Yes.
Got like a Mary Poppins purse.
Oh, God. As she flies away with an umbrella. Alrighty, so.
That was episode 11.
Yes. After that.
Photo chat.
Toodaloo.
Motherfuckers.